Hey guys, I'm going to show you some of my ps3 collection. I'm just going to tell you how I feel about the games. It's just my opinion. You have your opinion too, it's only fair. I have my opinion. It's just how I feel about the games. I don't really like Sims. It's the first Sims game I ever played. I don't really like it. I played it 3 times and I just don't enjoy it. It's just not a very fun game. You pretty much play God of the game. It's just not very fun to me. Then we have Killzone 2. It's kind of like Call of Duty, but the future. It's okay. It's only for Sony. It's not very good either. I don't like shooting games. I also like fighting games. But if you like shooting games, I guess it'd be good for you to play. And then we have The Reckoning. It's like a RPG. It's kind of like Diablo. If you haven't heard of Diablo, you could look it up. It's a really good game, but this is different. It's I think it's an older game. It's not very good graphics compared to the games like we have now. I haven't got very far in it, but it's pretty decent. Then we have WE 2013. This game is really hard. I've never been very good at wrestling games, but the controls are really hard to play. If you want to try it, you can. I don't really enjoy playing it. And Uncharted II. This is probably one of the best Uncharted games you can play. If you like playing puzzle games or going on adventures or treasure hunting and shooting, this is a really good game. It's also for Sony. It's really good. You should try it. Then we have The Last of Us. Last of Us is it's really hard. It's like zombies, but the story's kind of hard to understand, but it's probably because I haven't gotten that far in it. I don't play my PS3 very often because I recently bought a PS2, so I don't really play PS3 that often. But it's like Resident Evil. If you play Resident Evil, it's kind of like zombies. It's like survival. It's a sad game at the same time. I don't really like it, but you can try it if you want. And Dishonored. I heard people brag about Dishonored and say it's really good. So far, then it has a good story, but it's one of those games that if you're a person that likes games that give you a challenge, this would be a good game for you to play. It's like Bioshock. You get a lot of weapons and you live in kind of like a old story. It's pretty good. Red Dead Redemption. I played Red Dead Redemption Zombies in the original. This game's pretty good. It's the zombies is more hard. It's harder. If you like playing the Western game, this would be a good game for you to play. You ride horses and stuff. You can pretty much do anything possible that's in the West. It's pretty good. Little Big Planet 1 and 2. I like Little Big Planet 1 better. It's just like they tried more in it because it's the first game of Little Big Planet, and it's really good. I really enjoyed it. Little Big Planet 2, I don't know. Maybe because I haven't got very far in it. Everybody I talk to likes Little Big Planet 1 better. GTA 5. Very good game. This is a game people always talk about, and I'm sure you always hear about it all the time. It's really good. You can play online, and they tried really hard in this game. It's very good. USA 2010. I have 09 and I have 2010 game. I like it better than 2009. It has more characters in it, and it seems like the fights aren't as short when you play it. Like in 2009, you can get hit in the head a few times, and in this game you can hit pretty much longer, and it take you longer to get knocked out. It's really good. Saints Row 2. It has a good story. There's lots of things you can do in this game too. I like the weapons in the game. Saints Row 3 is better. All Saints Row games are very challenging. This is one game you really want to try. It's like Grand Theft Auto, but it's more freedom in this game than you have in GTA. Like, if the cops get near you in Grand Theft Auto, then you have to quit playing, but in this game you can fight back with the cops longer, and you can drive more cars and everything, and whenever you beat the cops, they get stronger, and you can just take whatever vehicle the cops have, and you keep upgrading until you get to the futuristic cops in most of these games. It's really cool. I like playing it. Then we have Minecraft. A lot of people like this game because people like platform games. My cousin really likes it. He's 17. He's been playing it since he's like 14. So he really likes the game. And they get a lot of updates. Pretty much just create your own world. And just survive as long as you can. It's like Fallout, but it doesn't have good graphics, but it's still pretty good. Beyond Two Souls. this game's kind of creepy at some point, but it has good gameplay and you'll like the story. It's just that it's like two people are linked together by birth with their souls, and it shows a lot of things. Like, it's a really good game. I don't really enjoy it much, but I like the story of it. You just take over people and you just screw around with people. It's kind of funny. You just control a ghost and you scare people and other stuff. It's cool. Bioshock 1. This is a really good game. I like Bioshock Infinite the best. It's a really good game. It's like I give it a 10 at least. But it's good too. I just don't like the costumes of Bioshock 1 and 2. God of War 1 and 2. These games were for PS2 a long time ago. I guess you didn't hear of them. They were the best games on PS2 at the time. I didn't play them until I got PS3, but I really like it. Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. This is a awesome game if you like Dragon Ball Z. It's a game you must buy if you like Dragon Ball Z. I like it better than any Dragon Ball Z game ever played, even Tenkaichi 3. Tenkaichi 3 is probably the most popular Dragon Ball Z game because of all the characters, but this has good gameplay. I really like this game. I like the new attacks and everything they added onto it, and the story modes, and they just did a lot of stuff for this game. It's awesome. Saints Row 4. They did a lot for this too. This is a game where they added powers to it, so you're also a superhuman, and you can play around whatever you want at the same time. You can roam around and fly, super speed, super strength. There's a lot of stuff you can do. And Street Fighter. This is a game you really like if you like playing fighting games. Especially if you have a lot of friends that you want to bring and play fighting games. This is a good game you really should buy if you like to play with your friends. Alright, well, that's it for now. Like and subscribe, please.